Welcome back to the channel. If you think January is supposed to be the coldest, snowiest, and most unforgiving month of the year, you're absolutely right. But Canada is about to see something very different. A powerful January thaw is moving in, and it's about to hit the pause button on winter itself. This is not just a small warm-up. This is an intense and widespread thaw that will send temperatures soaring well above seasonal levels across much of the country, melting snow, changing weather patterns, and introducing a whole new list of concerns. January is normally the heart of winter. It is when snow piles up the highest, cold digs in the deepest, and winter fatigue reaches its peak. For many Canadians, this is the toughest stretch of the season. But relief is on the way. Temperatures are forecast to rise 10 to even 20 degrees above normal during what is typically the coldest time of the year. After weeks of cold air, snowstorms, and icy conditions, this warm spell will feel dramatic. For some, this will be a welcome break. A chance to get outside, enjoy milder air, and step away from the deep freeze. But warmer temperatures also come with consequences, especially in a country where snowpack is already deep and widespread. And the thaw has already made history. In northern Canada, temperatures have surged to levels rarely seen in January. In Alert, the northernmost weather station in the country, temperatures reached 0.9 degrees Celsius on January 6. That may not sound impressive at first, but for this location, it is remarkable. In fact, it is the warmest January temperature ever recorded there, with records going back to 1951. That alone shows how powerful and far-reaching this warm air mass really is. Now let's talk about what's coming next, especially for eastern Canada. As we head into the weekend, another storm system will rapidly intensify as it moves from the south-central United States toward northern Lake Huron. This system will pull mild air northward, allowing rain to fall in areas that are normally locked in snow and ice at this time of year. Southern Ontario, eastern Ontario, cottage country, and southern Quebec are all expected to see rainfall rather than snow. Rainfall totals of 10 to over 20 millimeters are possible, which will begin to chip away at tall, stubborn snowbanks, especially in snowbelt communities. This melting may look harmless at first, but it raises concerns for localized flooding, water pooling on roads, and slippery conditions when temperatures fluctuate near freezing overnight. Above freezing temperatures will stretch far beyond Ontario and Quebec. Atlantic Canada will also feel the warm side of winter this weekend, with daytime highs running 5 to 10 degrees above normal. Southwestern Ontario may even flirt with double-digit temperatures on Friday, something rarely seen in early January. But the story does not end there. Out west, another wave of mild Pacific air is lining up for late weekend and into early next week. Forecasters are closely tracking a surge of Pacific moisture that will push into central British Columbia before crossing the Rockies. This will bring a significant warm-up to British Columbia, the Prairies, and even parts of the Northwest Territories. As temperatures rise, freezing levels will climb, snow will begin to melt, and mountain conditions will become increasingly unstable. Avalanche danger is expected to increase, especially in alpine regions, where warming weakens the snowpack. Snowmelt combined with rain could also lead to rising rivers and streams in vulnerable areas. However, as impressive as this warm spell looks, it is unlikely to last. There is plenty of Arctic air waiting in the north, and long-range signals suggest that winter is not finished yet. Once this January thaw runs its course, colder conditions could return, possibly bringing renewed snow, ice, and storm systems later in the month. So while this thaw offers a brief break from winter's cold grip, it also reminds us how volatile January can be. Rapid changes like this can create dangerous travel conditions, flooding risks, and shifting hazards across the country. This is a time to stay weather aware, enjoy the warmth responsibly, and be prepared for winter's return. If you want to stay ahead of these rapid changes and understand what's coming next, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I'll continue to bring you clear, timely, and detailed weather updates as this dramatic January pattern unfolds. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next update.